What is up, everyone? It's Blazer67 here. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. So, I am ready because in the last episode, Yamada was found dead in the infirmary. That is our crime scene for now. Now we have to figure out who is in the back of this physics lab. I'm scared. I don't really want to find out. I don't want to see any madmen, but we gotta go. I burst through the door, and there was the second nightmare of the day. Not one, but two nightmares awaited me today. What the hell? What the heck? Two people? This hasn't happened yet! This has not happened yet! This has not happened yet! Two people died at the same time! In a pool of his own blood, Ishimaru lay dead. Wow. Neon Genesis Super Vortex. This is a twist! This is a complete twist. We have two people dead at the same time. Yamada's dead body in the infirmary. And Ishimaru's dead body in the physics prep room. I witnessed two nightmares, one right after the other. No, it wasn't a nightmare. This was reality. A nightmarish reality staring me in the face. And yet, still, those were two people that we're looking for. What's that other body on the floor? Why did this... Let me guess, she's knocked out from seeing the blood? Fukawa? No, Fukawa 2? Yeah, I noticed. From seeing blood. Oh yeah, Fukawa's non-genocider personality can't handle blood. As he said, I should probably just let her be. Justice Hammer, what is that? Number 4? Yet another hammer. Justice Hammer number 4, and it's even bigger than the others. Which means Ishimaru's death is also the madman's work. What do you mean? Hammer number 1. Next, Yamada was attacked with hammer number 2. The hammer here is hammer number 4. Why is it not just hammer number 3? Oh, yeah. I didn't fill you in on that. Right, yeah, about hammer number 3. Truth is, Ishimaru isn't the only one who was killed. Yamada was killed too. Yeah. Myself, Ugama, and Tsukami quickly left the physics room. I gotta show them. But the next moment... What the hell? Celeste, weren't you waiting in the... trouble? Huh? What do you mean? What's gone? What? Huh? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, no! That doesn't make any sense. I ran down the stairs, practically tripping over myself. And still breathless, I stepped into the infirmary. Wait a second. No! Her and Asahina were supposed to be in here, watching the corpse. That was the whole plan. I couldn't believe my own eyes. Yamada's corpse, which had been there not minutes before, was... gone? What? The restroom. You carried the body away. Unbelievable. No! What the heck? Something doesn't add up. Why would Celeste... Okay, so Celeste and Asahina were supposed to be watching the corpse, but they went to the restroom. That makes no sense whatsoever. In a time like this, why would you be like, oh yeah, let's just go to the restroom when we're supposed to be watching this body? Because going to the restroom is so safe to do right now with a madman running around. Nah, that sounds fishy. Somebody, one of these two did it. Off the bat, one of these two. Because right there, that just doesn't make any sense. I don't see Asahina doing it. And Celeste automatically kind of looks guilty in my... That's what I'm thinking. Huh? What? What the heck? I'm not the time to be fighting. Let's hurry up and get back there. What the heck? So is there going to be a Justice Hammer number 5? We returned to the prep room as fast as our feet could carry us. And there we found... I swear to God, if she's dead too, I'm done. Oh, she's still there. Fukuwa! But the body's gone. Thank goodness she's alright. But then it hit me. Peculiar state of the room. No body. It's gone. Nope. 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 This one's too easy. This one's too easy. That was way too easy. Okay, so 2 places Celeste was. She was downstairs. She said, oh, the corpse disappeared. She was supposed to be watching that body. Then she ran upstairs, told us that the body was gone. And when we all went back downstairs, which I don't know if she stayed with us that whole time, the body of Ishimaru's corpse is gone now too? That doesn't make any sense. So everywhere she's been, the bodies have gone. Or have disappeared. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but that right there doesn't make sense. It's not a dream. Because I definitely saw Ishimaru's final transformation. Super Saiyan 3. Well, technically, it did disappear. But what reason is there to hide the bodies? What do you mean, use our heads? Yes. No, that's too easy. Hagakiri and Kirigiri, we all, guys, we know this already. We've played this game enough to understand that that's too easy to assume. You remember the last murder? Everyone thought it was Togami. That was too easy. So this time around, it can't just be Hagakiri and Kirigiri. That makes no sense. He's just pointing fingers. At this point, that is way too easy. It's more difficult than that. I think it's Celeste. Bam. That's all I'm gonna say. Right there. I'm not even turning my head. I'm not thinking of anything else. It was Celeste. Hands down. It had to be her. Because it just did. It doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. Kirigiri has an alibi for when Celeste and Yamada were first attacked. She was with us in the cafeteria. Her alibi is solid. And Celeste was not with us then. Oh, here we go with that. That's not what... That's right. The rules say a single villain is allowed to kill a maximum of 2 people. Watch Monokuma be like, ha, I'm changing the rules. They can kill as many times as they want. The hell? That was weird. Since the culprit has already committed 2 murders. The 2 hidden corpses. The 2 hidden corpses. 2 people were killed, and then their bodies were hidden. The only one without an alibi, and the only one who could have done it is Hagakiri. But is Hagakiri really the culprit? And then there's Kirigiri. Where did she run off to? And she's not involved in the incident. What? It's nothing. Don't worry. Togami left the prep room and everyone else followed his lead, beginning their search for the 2 missing corpses. Dang, those corpses could be they could literally be anywhere at this point. Honestly. You know what? Let's look everywhere that has a back room that could be stored. You know, the art room has a nice back room that you could store some stuff in. We could even try the storeroom on the 1st floor. Oh, looks like they hit this place up already. What the hell? Huh? Looks like it's locked. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. It wasn't locked before. Wait a second. We've been back there before. What? That doesn't make any sense. Straight off the bat. Okay, let's go back down to the 2nd floor. Yeah, but that automatically didn't make any sense. Let's go back to where it all started. Right here. Celeste got hit. The hammer is still on the floor. There's a locker in here. There's a locker? Doesn't look like there's much of importance inside, so I don't need to open it. What's that? So let's take a picture of the culprit. I wonder if I could print it out and stick it on the dartboard. We got a coin though. Guess we're leaving this room. Something's not right about the art room though. What's in here? What does that say? I'm bored. Monokuma's always bored. I knew it! Huh? So you... So their corpses were in the art room the whole time? I told you guys that it wasn't locked before. No. Whoa, wait. Who did she say found the bodies? Did she say I found the bodies in the art room? The art room door was locked. So how did she get inside? This is too easy. After playing this game, this is too easy. It has to be her. The 2 corpses are here. Once you start like listening to what people are saying and putting things together, the game is way too easy. Look at this. Let's go through here. Up ahead is the art room storage room. I turn the doorknob. Looks like it's open, in which case there's only one thing to do here. I opened the door and stepped inside, and there I saw... Boom. Boom. But we saw that this door was locked before. The two corpses that had disappeared. The suffocating scent of blood that permeated through the room. Shouted from the rooftops. This is the undeniable truth. We're reaching out to the truth. Remember that intro. And for the second time that day, we heard that ominous announcement. Okay. This is really getting weird. We ain't got much time. The Monokuma File 3. I want to hear who found these bodies again. Yeah, wait. Asina broke down, tears streaming down her cheeks. She lifted Yamada's motionless head and cradled it in her arms. A large tear fell from Asina's eye and landed on Yamada's cheek. If this were a fairy tale, this is the part where Yamada would open his eyes. However, this is no fairy tale. The fuck? This is no fairy? What? He came back to life! What the heck just happened? Antarctica? What the hell is he talking about? What? Where's the... Wait, we only got one Monokuma file, though. He's lying. He's lying. This is all a show. That's a hero. What? Did he die? He closed his eyes for a second time. Never opened them again. Yamada's second wind sputtered and died out, putting an end to his final farewell. Asahina's tears continued falling in a steady stream onto his cheek, his forehead, his lips. But there would be no second miracle, only an affirmation of our cold reality. Togami, that's why I like him. He's just honest. Akin Yasuhiro. No, that doesn't add up. Yasuhiro Hagakari. He couldn't have meant anything else. No, too easy. He attacked Celeste and Yamada. Then he killed both Ishimaru and Yamada. On top of that, he hid their bodies, all the while wearing some bizarre costume and hauling around these justice hammers. And it was all Hagakari? No, she's just like everyone else. She's just... Tell me why she's the one that's pointing fingers. It's always the one pointing the fingers that's the one that's guilty. It's been throughout this game so far. Throughout this game so far, it's been like that. And I don't think that pattern's gone away. It begins. It begins again. The gears are turning and they can't be stopped. I know all too well what I have to do for my life and for everyone else's lives. I know what I have to do. Too easy. Way too easy. Investigation time? First off, I should go over the Monokuma file and refresh my memory. Victims, Hifumi Yamada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Both died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head. It appears they were killed with similar weapons. Justice hammers. To the head. The Justice Hammer. That's it. Yeah, that's true. Well, because it was really easy. It's a really easy of a kill. We already have the murder weapon. They were just blunt force trauma, so. You mean Kirigiri? An accessory. Alright, questions. What questions? There can't be an accessory to a crime or something like that? So there's no point. And that means Kirigiri, she's smart enough to know that she wouldn't do anything like that. There can only be one villain. The one true villain. The one true villain, huh? There's only one villain. An accomplice has nothing to gain, which means Kirigiri being involved really is out of the question. Maybe she found alter ego. Oh my god, when did she come back? God damn. Godzilla knockers. Yeah, she was with Togami like always. That's true. That's true. Of course, Asahina has to survive. She's the only one that can be fan service from here on out. Something about this case feels kind of odd. Everyone has an alibi, which means the number of possible suspects is limited. On the other hand, and maybe it's just me overthinking things, but something tells me it's not quite that simple. So we got that Monokuma File 3, which like really doesn't help us at all. It's kind of worthless. It's Ichimaru, he's completely still. According to the Monokuma File, Ichimaru's death was the result of blunt force trauma to the head. He was first found in the physics prep room. Justice Hammer number 4 was the murder weapon. Also, a vinyl sheet has been spread out underneath Ishimaru's corpse. Perhaps the culprit used this when he transported Ishimaru's body, so he wouldn't leave any blood behind. So it had to be when we were doing all this shifting around and running up the stairs and down the stairs, and Yamada's huge cold body is sprawled on the floor. Man, he really is big. So big in fact that I wonder how the culprit ever managed to move him. I was thinking that too. I mean, his body was found in the infirmary on the 1st floor, and this is the 3rd floor. So just how the heck could he have moved Yamada from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor? And without us noticing, for that matter. Nope, nothing's coming to me. Anyway, I'll hold off on thinking about that until later. Focus on examining his body for now. The cause of his death was, indeed, blunt force trauma to the head. And that just hammer number 3 I saw in the infirmary was most likely used to do it. Wait, hold on a second. Something's wrong with this body. But just what is it? Something's different. Something about when I saw his body in the infirmary and the body I'm looking at now. Oh yeah, his glasses had blood on them, right? When I saw Yamada's corpse in the infirmary, his glasses were definitely covered in blood. But now they're clean. Which means someone wiped Yamada's glasses? But who? And why? That's weird. Yeah, we saw all this. I was just making sure nothing new was popping up. Let's look around. What's that? It's a trolley without a handle. I've seen trolleys like this in art rooms before. It's for transporting sculptures and stuff, right? Looks a little inconvenient, but if you bend over and crouch down a bit, it's definitely usable. This trolley. It was used to transport This is the same one that was in the physics prep room when Ishimaru's corpse was discovered. So that kind of tells you how his body was transported. Whoever did it, all they needed was a trolley. Plus, look at this. There's blood on the tires. A trolley with blood on the tires moved from the physics prep room to the art storage room. What does it all mean? That body was transported using that. Wait a second. There's hammers that are gone. Oh, somebody used the hammers in this room. There's a wide variety of hammers hanging here, from small to large, but several are missing. What if these hammers were used as a base to create those justice hammers? Either way, these hammers look like they've seen a whole lot of use. They're all speckled with stone fragments and powdered rock. This hammer appears to be wet. It's the only one that's not dirty. Does that mean someone washed it? Oh, we're finding out so much stuff, guys. Look at this though. Look at this though. Finding out so much stuff. Hey Togami, so you think Hagakure really is the culprit? Nah. That's a hero, right? And even if Hagakure didn't do it, why would he try to hide himself by wearing that bizarre costume? Well, Hagakure is kind of a doof. But can you really just pack everything up in a little box labeled doofus and call it a day? I feel like there's a big hint hidden there somewhere. No, there's more that I can't figure out. Like why the culprit hid the bodies. And yet, despite that, we had almost no trouble finding them. Is that really good enough? There's one more thing that stuck out to me. Why did the culprit commit 2 murders? I mean, according to the rules, if you commit a murder without getting caught, you graduate. In which case, I think the culprit would, first and foremost, want to ensure no one else found out. By committing 2 murders, you leave that much more evidence behind. What are you talking about? Where is this coming from? Okay. And with that, Togami left the storage room. Sounded like he's figured something out. Would have been nice if he told me that too, though. Of course he's figured something out. He is freaking Togami. A number of things occurred during this incident. Yeah, help me out. That's not a bad idea. Alright, let's go back over what happened. Yep. At around 8. Immediately after we split up, Kirigiri went missing. Celeste said she was attacked by a madman and lost consciousness for around an hour. Which means she was attacked about an hour before we found her. Putting that at a little after 7 a.m. Justice Robo. Yamada had been dragged off. Yes. She was distracting us from the situation. It's Celeste! Look at this! Everything she did! Based on Celeste's sighting, we all went to the second floor and split up to look for the madman. She kept getting us to go down here, go up there, go down there, go up here. It was always her every time. And not long after that... Yup. And she's distracting us away from... Yes! It was Celeste, hands down. We figured it out. Let's get to the trial. Yep. Huh? And he died. Was Yamada in the infirmary? Crap, let's hurry back. And then boom. So we split into two groups. Celeste, Asahina, and I returned to the infirmary. And you, Togami, and Fukawa went after the madman on the third floor. There in the infirmary, we discovered Yamada's dead body. At that time, I heard the corpse discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Asahina behind and returned to the third floor to report the bad news. Yup. Then I informed you and Togami about Yamada's murder. So you, me, and Togami then headed for the infirmary together, leaving Fukawa, who had passed out, behind. But just after we left the physics lab, we heard surprisingly news from Celeste, who had come upstairs after me. It's disappeared, distracting our attention once again. So we went back downstairs, and Yamada's body was gone. And then we went back upstairs, and then boom, this one's gone. She distracted us the whole time. We know what happened. This time it was Ishimara's corpse that had disappeared. Rattled and confused, we quickly set out to search for the missing bodies. And then after some time searching... And look, she's the one that found the corpses. And like okay, see, you guys remember I wanted to hear who did that? Who found the corpses? When we looked at the art room door was locked. So she was the one that found the corpses. So she had to had the key to open the art storage room. And she found them. Mystery solved, baby. Mystery solved. It was Celeste, hands down. This class trial is going to be the easiest one so far. And there we discovered the two missing bodies. Mission solved. We got this. And that covers everything, I think. And Sakura didn't get any of that. What? What about it? Okay. Yes! Someone's catching on. The door was locked. We know that. Not for some reason Nagi's not understanding that. You're right. This is perplexing. The door was locked just after we started searching for the bodies, and it's unlocked now. There's got to be something to that. Maybe I can figure something out once I get out of this room. Can we leave? The door does indeed lock, but it looks like it can only be set from inside the storage room. I can't see any way the door could be locked from the outside. The door to the storage room can only be locked from the inside. There's something to that. Asahina Ugami can attest that the door was locked when we started searching for the bodies, and I can myself. And that door can only be locked from inside the storage room. So that means, in other words, when Asahina and Ugami came to investigate, someone was already inside the locked storage room. And eventually that someone unlocked the door and the room became accessible again. Plus, Asahina said nobody could have gotten here before them, which means the person in the storage room had to have been here. I think I found all the clues in this area. In which case, I should check some other places out. Places worth investigating. All that's coming to me right now are the infirmary and the physics prep room where Yamada and Ishimaru were found. Alright, guys. So in the next episode, we're going to do that. Wow, a lot happened. We figured out a lot of stuff. I'm still thinking it's Celeste. You guys tell me who you think it is at this point. Is what I conjured up. Does that make sense to you guys? Tell me in the comments down below. Have an amazing day. Deuces.